What it do, man? Shout out to everybody. We're back from the intermission. So we're going to go ahead and get to the topic of discussion. As you guys come up in here, make sure you start double tapping the screen. That way we can get these notifications where they need to be. Once we get to 2K likes, we can go ahead and start on this episode. So shout out to all my regular viewers. Tyler in the building. I see you with the gold Maki Nation emblem next to your username, meaning you're a subscriber. Yeah. Shout out to you, homie. Yeah. Shout out to Renak, my moderators. Yeah, shout out to all my moderators that hold it down in here. And if you like the face you see and the voice you hear, make sure you tap the follow on the bell button. What's good, my guy, Michael? Good to see you up in there, family. But yeah, also, if you're new, comment your city, your state, and or your country so I can see where you guys reside from. I always find it quite interesting how we're able to communicate from several locations around the world. This was not something that was available 30 years ago, so we need to be grateful for it. What's good, Skylar in the building? Yeah, man. We finna have a great build. Yeah, you already know how we do it. Every time we come up in here, we have a mission, we have a purpose, and we will fulfill it. So yeah, man. Everybody double tap the screen and let's get it the way that it's supposed to be gotten. You know, man. That's just the way that we do it, man. A lot of people, they sit around and they really try to make it difficult. But if you actually pay attention to the words that be coming out of people's mouths, it'll tell you all you need to know. And I'm gonna tell you all you need to know. How are you? I'm doing great, well and swell. You already know how we do it, man. We're on the 3rd episode on the hour, so we finna do it the way that it's finna happen, you know? So we sitting around, man. Yeah, we all congregating and we finna be conversating, man. Yeah, because people can relate to realness, you know? You gonna feel it. Nothing rehearsed, nothing scripted. It's just straight gifted, man. So we finna do it the way that we do it. We need 900 more likes, though, outside. So I need everybody to double tap the screen. That fit goes hard. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Something slight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, something slight. So we sitting around, man. It's finna be a good topic. I feel like this is going to be able to resonate with you guys. Your voice is so soothing. Thank you, Jelly Bean. If you really like it, make sure you tap the follow on the bell button. As well as the rest of you. Make sure you tap the follow on the bell button, you know. I can salute to your username along with the follow, you know. Yeah, man. This messenger is a prolific one, man. I get up on here and I give people words that need to be observed and heard. Whether you agree or disagree, that's neither here nor there, but I'm going to tell you what I want you to hear. Shout out to, is that Shane? For the rose. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate every single contribution from everybody. Currency is in many forms, not just monetary value. So, man, we sitting around and we doing it the way it's supposed to be done. I'm the one, yeah, like that Justin Bieber song, man, yeah. Shout out to Jellybean for the follow. Much love and appreciation. Man, shout out to the homie Prince Kane for the $15 cash app, man. Yeah. I'll be wanting to get to yelling and get excited, but at this point, it's just normal, it's regular. But I want you to know I appreciate you, homie. Thank you for all your contributions and to anybody that's contributing to the message, you know? So we sitting around and we doing it the way we do it. But yeah, man, we coming up on 2K likes. So moderators, I need you guys to hold it down in the comment section and make sure you regularly recommend people to tap that follow button. I can't be stopping and saying that every few seconds while I'm talking. What's good, Connie? Of course. Have a good rest of your night, honey. You as well. Thank you. But look, man, we're at 2K likes, so I'm going to go ahead and get to the topic of discussion. So God uses people to create you, right? You were created from another person. Okay. So you were created from another person, but he can also use people to destroy you. So oftentimes we get to a certain point, right? Whether it's influence, whether it's financial status, whatever the case may be, to where we feel like we can speak down on other people or we can view ourselves above other people. And what I will tell you is everybody's at different chapters in their life, but just because you have one more thing than the next man or the next woman doesn't make you greater or of more value as a person, you know? You might have more materialistic things, but it doesn't make you a better person. There's a lot of people that have everything and are horrible people. So what I will tell you guys is make sure that you don't make provisions to get yourself in a situation where you have to get spanked, because I'm sitting around and I'm watching individuals, for instance, the top G, you know? He made it abundantly clear, and he always had to prove himself. He always had to get on every platform and say the most crazy things for shock value. He always had to tell people what cars he had. He always had to flex on other people. And when you flex on the people that propelled you to be able to do what you are, it gets to a certain point to where they don't want to see you have that anymore because you're just rubbing it in. You know what I'm saying? If you really are, you know what I'm saying? If you are, you know, God says, I am who I am. If you are who you are, why do you got to prove it to the world? Why do you got to tell them the exact car you have? Why do you have to tell them that you don't care about this and you don't care about that? If you sit around and say you don't care about this and you don't care about that too many times, I'm going to start to believe that you do, but you're just trying to convince yourself that you don't. So now when you put on this persona of I'm anti-everything, well, then guess what? When you get put in a situation to where I'm locked up, they won't let me out, no. And I support his message, but I'm sitting here and I'm watching this situation and I'm saying, are we really surprised? You know, you turned your back on the creator. Shout out to Kiara. I gotta stop what I'm saying. Kiara done came in and dropped a gold mine. I'm convinced you're a millionaire. Thank you so much for the contributions, and you have now granted 5 more minutes of this episode after I'm done with the message. Shout out to Kiara. Always will swell, and she does it consistently. Yeah, a lot of people, they do it one time. I'm gonna tell you, one time. Yeah, a lot of people do it one time, but she do it more than one time. Yeah, but anyways. So, we're all at different parts, and we're all pursuing our goals. We're all pursuing our passions. You might be more focused. You might be more concentrated. You might be a overall more positive person, but don't demean the next person because they're at a different point in their life. You're one bad decision. You're one day away from living a completely different lifestyle, and that's why it's necessary to humble yourself, because you never know what situation could turn into a situation. So, just like you were made to be created, you could be made to destroy. So just understand that when you turn your back on a certain person, that certain person is greater than anything on this earth, right? So if he gives you a blessing and he blesses you, right, he gives you everything that you could ever possibly want or dream of, and then you turn your back on him, man, just understand that the consequences of that, not even a single soul, or not even a single mortal soul can save you from. So we're watching him be spiritually spanked. So I say all that to say this, guys. Yes, there are negative people. Yes, there are positive people. Yes, there are good people. Yes, there are bad people. And there's also lukewarm people. But don't become a person that is so, how do I say this, ridden in pride that you see yourself above everybody. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm too good for this, I'm too good for that. That is the most dangerous mindset. You must act in humility, because guess what? Everybody is dirty. Nobody is pure. We've all done things that we're not proud of, whether it's to the public or in the private. But guess what? This beanie don't make me better than you. My dreads, how many girls tell me I look good? None of that makes me better than you. It's all about the quality of who I am and what I'm trying to contribute to the world. Because if you just come into this world thinking about what you can do for you, if you just come into this world thinking about what you can do for you, you can't expect people to do anything for you. Because if it's you against the world, right? You can do everything. Okay, we're not gonna give you any more money. We're not gonna pay you anything. We're not gonna support. We're not gonna watch your videos. And let's see how well and swell you do. You see, and if people had that mindset of, man, if it wasn't for my community, I wouldn't be granted immunity, then they would start being a lot more grateful. But when people have access to whatever materialistic thing they so wish of in this world, they tend to become delusional. And I support that guy, but I don't support his latest transition. That's personal. But it just goes to show you that arrogance is not the way. Be humble. Go for everything. Aspire to inspire. But don't put other people down in the process. So with that being said, you guys have 5 more minutes. I'm going to read all the comments, and after that, we're going to do some polls for the next 5 minutes. I hope you guys really enjoyed that episode. We're going to do one more for the night, possibly. I might do more if I find more time. What's good, Michael? Skylar say 100, 100, 100. Yeah. For real. Prideful, for real. Okay, so I don't see any more comments, so we can go ahead and start on the poll. All right. So, what do you guys think was a better franchise? What is it called? Hunger Games or Twilight? Hunger Games or Twilight? I want to see that. Could you remove my mod and give it back real quick? I can't. Yeah, vote Hunger Games or Twilight. I want to see what you guys think. I honestly think Twilight wasn't a terrible franchise to begin with, but every movie after the first 2 was not good at all. Like, let's just be real. It was atrocious, man. It's like they ran out of ideas, so the quality just dropped. The quality dropped as the quantity increased. Wow, a lot of y'all are rocking with Twilight. Y'all didn't like Hunger Games? I had a huge crush on Katniss Everdeen. I can't even lie to you, homie. Yeah, I can't even lie. There you go, Tyler. Shit work now. Wow, I didn't know we had so many Twilight. What's the word I'm looking for? Twilight appreciators. Because, man, from what I've heard from, mass media, is that Twilight was a really, really, serene disappointment. Who wants to be my Never even seen Twilight. Wow, that's crazy. You must have been living under Patrick's house, The Rock. But, yeah. So, everybody say Twilight. Okay, that's crazy. Let's do another one. Okay. If you could live in any country that you would want to... Well, you can't answer that with a poll. See, now I'm finna change it. See, I don't even know what I be saying some of the times. Okay, so now we're finna switch it. If you could have one of the 2 as your pets, would you rather have a dinosaur or would you have a dragon? Would you rather have a dinosaur or a dragon? Let's see that. Yeah. Personally, I'd rather have a dinosaur because there are variations of dinosaurs that are somewhat like dragons, whereas dragon, it's all kind of the same, you know? You don't really get that much. I already know what Kane's going to say. But, you know, you necessarily don't get a lot of variety with dragons. With dinosaurs, you could pick many. You could have a Brontosaurus, you could have a T-Rex, you could have a Velociraptor. There's so many different variations. Oh my gosh, everybody wants a dragon. Why do you guys all want a dragon? Everybody voted for a dragon, bro. By the way, make sure you guys tap the follow and the bell button, and I would really appreciate it if you could tap that star right above daily ranking and get your subscription today or get access to Sibling Lives. That one dragon episode on Rick and... I need to really watch that show, man. Kane binge watched it. I never actually watched the whole show. The only thing that I can recall is the episode with Scary Terry. Okay, so everybody wants a dragon. I didn't expect that response, but hey, sometimes the unexpected prevails. Okay, this question is going to be top notch. So, Family Guy or Rick and Morty? What would you rather watch if you only could watch one of them and discard the other one? Family Guy or Rick and Morty? Let's see what y'all say. Dang, Family Guy took the dub quick, bro. I've never seen that many votes cast that quick. Yo, Family Guy went crazy. I've seen more Family Guy, so I have to go with Family Guy. You know, everybody say Family Guy. We got 2 Rick and Mortys. Y'all better hold it down for Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is a rabbit one. I don't know if the family real anymore. What? Is it getting that crazy? Is it getting that out of control? I really like that show, though. You know? It's random. Y'all sleeping on. Yeah, Kane, tell him, man. Hey, Family Guy for the win. Family Guy for the win. Family Guy for the win. Yeah, man. Yeah. Family Guy for the win. You hear me? Well, we're going to let this poll expire. Then we're going to do one final one. And if you guys would like to extend episode 5 more minutes, I need to see 1K diamonds. But if not, I have one more episode after this one. Oh, that's a pretty good one, too. Matter of fact, that's the one that we're going to do. American Dad or Simpsons? I'm going to go with... Ooh, that one's hard. I'm going to go with Simpsons mainly because of nostalgia. And then I always find it quite interesting how the Simpsons is really boring to watch. Like, it's really, really boring to watch. But it's always been quite interesting to me how they predict everything that goes on in the real world, like, in a sense. Oh, my gosh, all of y'all like American Dad. I didn't even know American Dad was that popular, bro. I thought I was the only one on the face of the earth watching that. Steve, R&B King. Yeah, okay. Was it Oscar? Was that his name? Oscar, Roger, the alien? Was that? I don't remember. I don't know. I forgot his name. Make sure you drink water, guys. I can't vote on this one. Wow, dude, we literally didn't get a single vote for what was the other one? How did I forget? Oh, The Simpsons. Yeah, Oscar. I don't know, man. I just be making up names. Hey, man, say, man, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. But yeah, that poll is concluded. So, you know what I'm saying, American Dad with the dub. But thank you guys for your participation in this episode. I'm going to come right back with the final one for the night, potentially. And yeah, make sure you guys all tune in. If you haven't already, tap the follow and the bell button. Thank you for tuning into the Mock Show. And may the force be with me, not you. Bye.